Hi guys, it's tola4brushesncolours again. How you doing? I hope you had a wonderful week. And um so I'm here with not a tutorial, and it's not really a review, but it's kind of like a show and tell stuff about what I do as regards hair. So a couple of videos I've made, a lot of questions have popped up regarding makeup and hair as well. Now, this is a disclaimer. I'm not saying I'm a professional in hair affairs, or I do not own a salon and stuff like that. And a lot of people have actually requested for tutorials, but I feel there are just so many tutorials out there, and for now I'm not really looking into doing hair tutorials. I could like give tips and tricks about what I do, but like hair tutorial and all of that, I'm not sure anyway, but maybe as time goes on, maybe I will eventually do that. For starters, I have two types of hair on my head. It's Peruvian and Brazilian. I got from two of my friends anyway. I'll leave their links down below. What is human hair, or what is virgin hair, what is Remy hair? Everything all comes under the umbrella of human hair, because it is sourced from human donors. It's not synthetic hair, it's not industrially generated hair, if there's anything like that, but basically it's from human donors. I'm black, Nigerian, I live in Lagos, so obviously this is not my natural hair, so it's from an Oyibo donor if it is actually real human hair, because you have a lot of a lot of people getting synthetic hair and calling it human hair. But anyway, virgin hair is supposed to be human hair that has not been chemically treated, processed, colored, bleached, styled with each processors like your curling wand, your flat irons and all of that. It's supposed to be natural hair, as God created on the donor's head. So it was sourced, and then it's now being sold to you as virgin hair. Now, Remy hair is also human hair, but then this has been chemically processed one way or the other, bleached, styled. It could have been colored, it could have been dyed, but basically it is human hair from a human donor, but then it has been chemically processed. I tend to favor Remy because I feel it's slicker, silkier, smoother. You're more than welcome to pick any type you favor. Virgin hair will not last forever. It won't. Yes, I'm saying it again, sorry, but it won't. That might be shocking, because you probably just spent about 100,000 or 200,000 on your hair. Virgin hair will not last forever, because this hair was sourced from human donors, and naturally your hair grows out of follicles, and then these follicles actually oil your hair too. Yeah, now this is not your hair, so there's no way it can be naturally oiled. There's really no way for the hair to last forever. The hair will not last forever because it is not your natural hair. So now you have to just do your best to take care of this hair, so it at least serves you for a long time. Virgin hair can actually tangle. If you do not take care of it, it will tangle, just like your natural hair. If you go to bed, probably you have long hair, you go to bed and then your hair is all like this in the morning. When you want to brush, you have a little bit of tangling. So your virgin hair can also tangle if not well taken care of. Yeah, it can tangle. If you're the type who just goes to bed without probably covering your hair, or having it in a protective style, and then you're an active sleeper. By that I mean you're rolling round and round and round and round. You probably do like the 360 probably like 100 times before you wake up in the morning. Obviously the hair will tangle, if no matter how little. You have to wash the hair. You must wash the hair with shampoo, and make sure you condition, make sure you dry. It's basically like your natural hair. Once you've permed your hair, you have to wash. Even if you don't perm your hair, even if it's natural, you just have to wash your natural hair. So same thing too with the human hair, Remy, virgin, whatever. You must wash the hair, shampoo and condition. And obviously you don't have to do this like every day or every other day. It could be once a week, it could be once in 2 weeks. Point is, as long as the hair is getting like dirty and like it's getting weighed down due to the product you apply, you just need to take that out by washing the hair. virgin hair will shed, Remy will shed. Now depending on the company, depending on how they seal the weft. Now this is what we call the weft, that is the band where your hair is sewn onto. So depending on how thick or how thin or how well sewn, hand wefted, machine wefted, all of that, that's what will actually determine whether it will shed, so much, or just a little. I do not believe that virgin hair will not shed. I don't believe that, because even your natural hair sheds, and it's a natural process. That doesn't mean you have disease or you're sick or anything. So your virgin hair will definitely shed, but obviously you can actually get the most of your virgin hair, your Remy hair, or your human hair if you do take care of them. So that is what we are doing today. So let's get to that. So for me now, this hair is 3 weeks old, and since I installed it, I've not flat ironed, I've not used any curling wand or whatever. All I've been doing is bendies. You have them in different sizes. You can see this is quite big, this is slim and short, this is a bit thick and short. So I just roll my hair up, and then the next day I take it out, and then I get curls like this. You don't over process your hair, especially with heat. Now we all know the use of the flat iron or the curling wand. The point with this is, obviously your hair looks very beautiful, gorgeous, you get beautiful curls and all of that, and compliments. But the more you use stuff like that, the more you're shortening the longevity of the hair. Like, just like your normal hair too, if you flat iron all the time, before you know what's happening, your hair begins to thin out. So same thing too with virgin hair. If you flat iron a lot of time, you're taking heat to it too many times, you're going to be shortening the lifespan of the hair. However, I do know that sometimes you really do just want to like change your look, or you just really want to flat iron. I'm not saying I don't. In the event that you actually feel the need to take, what's it called, the styling tools to your hair, heat styling tools, you might want to use like a thermal protection serum formula. This is by John Frieda, and it looks somewhat like this. And I also use the heat activated styling spray. Heat activated styling spray. So with this, you just spray into your hair, and then you can style. And then obviously you can also get other products. It doesn't have to be John Frieda. You can always get them at your beauty shop, your salon. You can get them at salons. You can get them at some pharmacies, Julie Pharmacy. You can get them at Paysworth, some other department stores. Okay, you can get them at I think you can check ShopRite. Although last time I was there, although I was looking for John Frieda anyway, so maybe I wasn't just open to all other products out there, so I didn't get there. But I'm sure you can always get them there. You can also check the Yinka Body Line, that's on the island, or you can, if you live on the island, Lagos Island, enter Balogun, please, and just have a few days. I'm sure you make some discoveries, and please don't forget to share if you do. The other thing I use to add shine, this is where the difference comes, or this is what makes the difference. Please and please, as you've spent so much money buying your weave, please do not use pink oil on your weave. Please do not use apple hair cream on your weave. Please do not use Dematol on your weave. Please do not use olive oil on your weave. Please do not do that to yourself. Just don't do that, please. I don't do it, and you shouldn't do it. Not because I don't do it, but because it's just not right for your hair. Try to get serum. I use John Frieda serum. I use either of these two. This is the original formula. This is the original formula, and then this is the extra strength formula. It's hair serum. So you're supposed to just apply. That's the way I do it actually. I unlock, and then that much, and then I rub together. And I do that. That's all. And I probably do this like once in probably 3-4 days. It's not every day, because personally, just as a matter of preference, I really don't like shiny glossy kind of hair. So that's all I do. If you probably like your hair really shiny, you could probably do 2 pumps, but I feel that one is enough for me, and then I'm good to go. I'm out of the door. So please don't you spend so much money. Just spend the extra. I think they sell serum for as cheap as 1,000 or 1,500, depending on the type. Just try to buy a good one, and it's worth the investment, really. Don't damage your hair with all of that stuff I mentioned earlier. Then when brushing your hair too, you want to get a paddle brush. This is a paddle brush. This is a brush I use. Some are actually bigger, and it doesn't have to cost a fortune. I think I got this for, is it 250 or 300? So like I said, it doesn't have to be like pricey stuff. Obviously you can always get from salons, you can get more expensive ones and all of that, whatever is good for you. And then when brushing your hair as well, you want to start from the end, and work your way to the top. When you go to bed too, you always want to have your hair in a protective style. Don't just go to bed like that, with your hair uncovered, the way I do anyway. So it's either you have it like in a knot, like the way I do. I take the hair like this, and roll it all the way down, and then wrap it that way. You understand? Do the same for the other side, and then I take a scarf to it, a silk scarf. Silk scarves are better, it doesn't have to be expensive. You can get them for 100 naira, 200 naira, 300 naira, and then you're also more than welcome to buy the high-end, ones that cost thousands, whatever makes you happy. So just knot it like that, and then put it in your what's it called, in your silk scarf, and that's that. Or you could also mat it, not a tight braid, like a loose braid, and then you wrap it up, hold it with a pin, and then also wear your tie your scarf. You could, if you don't have a scarf, you can use your hair net, that knitted hair bonnet. So just make sure you don't get the one that has big holes. Try to get the one that has tiny holes, so your hair doesn't like come out while you're sleeping. And then in the morning, all you just need to do is loosen it and then shake it off, and you're good to go. So like I said, most of the time I have my hair anyway in bendies when I'm going to bed. So that's what I do. And then when you take out your weave, okay, for example, I have here like a new bundle. This has not been used, so this is the way it comes, obviously with the tag and whatever, depending on where you buy. This differs. It might not necessarily be blue always. All right. So when you've used your hair and you take it out, always try to, I don't know, always try to take care of it. Don't just take out the hair and then you just, squeeze it up somewhere. You're gonna, shorten the lifespan of the hair. So you could have it like twisted like this, the way I like to do mine. This has been used, this has been washed, it has been conditioned, and then I twisted it like that. You understand? I first of all put it in bendy rollers, and then afterwards, obviously because I needed my bendy rollers, I took it out, and then with my brush, I actually got this with my brush, and then I just kept twisting it. Can you see? Just kept twisting it like that, till I got to the bottom. You understand? And then you have it like that, and then you just store this away, so the next time you want to use it, it's already like wavy. I always like to buy the wavy type because I don't know, so that in case I don't roll my hair, I can still always have, even if I don't have deep waves, I can still have a semblance of waves. And then yeah, that's that. So you always want to keep your hair, even when it's not on your head, make sure you put it like away. Make sure it's well, because you don't just want to have it like a bag of weave on, and then you're just chucking everything into it. Your hair will tangle, you destroy the hair. At some point you will need to buy, but the point is, like with all these tips and tricks, it's supposed to help your hair last longer. From all the hair sites I've been to, they tell you 6 months to a year. Some will tell you more than a year. Some will tell you, well, till you're ready, to use it. But obviously, till you're ready to like give it out or throw it away, or till you're ready to add more. But obviously, that can only happen if you take proper care of it. So those are the tips and tricks I use to keep my hair looking the way it is. This is the second install, and this is like 3 weeks this is 3 weeks now. The first time I installed this hair, it was okay, it was just the Brazilian, and I had that for about 9 weeks. I had that for 9 weeks. So if you take care of your hair should last you a really long time. So it might not necessarily be the fault of the seller, it might not necessarily be that you got fake hair, you know, all of that. It could just be that you're not just taking care of it properly. So with this few tips and tricks, I hope I've been able to help somebody out there. And in case you have more questions or any question as regarding everything I've said or relating to hair, you could let me know, and then I'll try my best to help you out. So thank you so much, and yes, as usual, if you like the look, let me know. I could always do a look for you. And that's the end. It's your girl, Tola4brushesncolours. Please do not forget to share, subscribe. Bye.